Good evening. I'm not going to pull out the whole setup for this. Today happened. Well, see, what's been going on today? I have a couple of updates here, but what's been going on today is that I did hear from a little birdie that a certain important document was going to drop today. Well, a couple of them. So I checked a couple of times. I think on check number 3, I didn't see an update. So I and of course the documents I'm talking about is the packets for the Pocatello meeting coming up, the one that I've been trying to prepare for. So I I checked for like the third time, then didn't see anything. Got the same message, check back mid-May. Then was working, and then I just decided to work on something else and see if I can get this smart plug working with other things. And turns out it was going to be a lot more hassle than it was really worth. I went to the world's largest garage sale at the Idaho Western Idaho Fairgrounds, down there in Garden City, right? It's this big event where everybody's just doing a rummage sale, but it's like hundreds of people, right? I love going to that thing. So do my brothers Tom and Andy, right? So I get this smart plug thing, and it was supposed to be like $40 or so online, and I bought it for 2. And I was trying to get that going, this thing. And while I'm in the middle of trying to do that, I figured, oh, you know what, I better go eat some dinner and then come back. Then I'm working on that again while staring at some plans for Pocatello. Then, like, within a minute of each other, there are like 3 texts I get from different people having to do with the packets that just dropped. I'm like, oh, fine, okay. I'm not going to say exactly what those texts were about, kind of. I wouldn't necessarily say private, but, it wouldn't exactly be a good idea to just blurt everything out that I hear. You know what I mean? Now, it's not necessarily because of what those texts were, because I know at least one of you is going to figure out some meaning that may not actually be there, but it's not because of what the one of those text messages was about, but there is a detail in the background in which it would be somewhat irresponsible of me to actually do videos on those packets right now. I'm gonna wait 1 or 2 nights for that. If everything smooths out, it might be tomorrow night, but I'm definitely not doing those packets tonight. And speaking of doing packets and other related matters, if you followed my YouTube channel for some time now, you would have got the point that it's not necessarily meant to be entertaining 100% of the time. Sometimes the things that I do say or cover happen to be entertaining, but really, I do these videos for primarily my own edification, for 1, and 2, it's to point, it's for for something for me to point to when I talk about this subject, because there's a lot of conversations I happen to have with people that end up being quite repetitive, or if people. Now, this is kind of weird for me to say from my point of view, but there are apparently people who respect my opinion on stuff. I don't know why. I'm just another idiot on the internet like everyone else. But anyway, so people should have noticed by now that there are going to be fairly big gaps in during certain parts of the year. Now that's because I don't want to just keep on trying to milk everything going on locally, in the political space for content. I would find that soul sucking and eventually counterproductive. So there are going to be times in which I'm not uploading on this channel very much. It's just how that cookie is crumbling. So, but now I'm going to be getting back into making a few of the videos because a lot of them, some of them are going to be relevant now. And it doesn't exactly help that there are a lot of people are going to be able to figure out what I'm alluding to, but I'm not going to mention it directly. But there is something that I've been doing as of late that would be made more complicated and less useful if I was just to blab off about it about every other video or so. So, plus, you know what? It's actually fairly gratifying for people to trust me with certain information. No, I'm not going to tell you what that information is. I mean, come on. But yeah, I will be doing I will be doing those soon, and I will be doing a lot of videos soon. Just that don't take it to mean that I'll be revving things up or on a permanent basis, because nothing is supposed to be really all that permanent about this. Well, wait a minute, what am I saying? Anyway, so yeah, now I do have my computer up, but I'm not going to do the whole setup here. I'm just taking a peek as to how long both the packets are. Now, rules packet doesn't seem to be overly long, like most years. Let's see. Oh, it still has the text on there. Check back mid-May for proposed rules. Well, it's May 20, and they did drop today. Resolutions packet, it doesn't actually look all that long itself either. Well, probably not tonight. Some familiar subjects in here, looks like. We'll see what's going on. Now I'll probably have to split up resolutions into at least a couple videos, but the length of it doesn't look all that bad. It's definitely a lot better than the winter meeting. There are a couple of things that I've already talked about, obviously, and it's fairly obvious. The reason why is because I'm the one that wrote them. It's, there's nothing bad going on there. It's not even really all that much of a conflict of interest, but, I bet somebody's going to try to say that it was. Anyway. Really looking forward to seeing a bunch of people in Pocatello, though. It looks like this plan's coming together. I'll probably be staying at one of those hotels. Also, details happened in the background here for the channel to the point where uploads at certain times of the day are going to be less complicated, and I don't have to do them through my phone anymore. No, I'm not elaborating, but if you've paid attention to the channel, you probably figured it out. Something else I thought I was going to mention, but... Well, oh yeah, I was there for the flag stuff that happened at City Hall recently, but I wasn't exactly expecting a victory there. I was more expecting the city council and the mayor to dig themselves a deeper hole, and they did. We'll see what happens next with that. But anyway, I've been rambling on for way too long. This video is like 10 minutes long now. If anyone wants to ask me anything, I'm not hard to find online. InvolvedIdahoan at iCloud.com, or you find me on the Facebook or the Twitter, or some of you even have my Signal information now. Although don't derive much meaning from that, but oh yeah, I am going to be doing the chairwoman's luncheon again, because why the heck not? I am finding it interesting that on the tentative agenda, although that's not an agenda, that's an itinerary. Agendas are for meetings. That's a whole block of meetings. Anyway, but there was something I was expecting to be on this agenda that I didn't find. I thought that there was going to be a executive session for something I heard about, but I definitely wouldn't be asking anybody at State Party headquarters directly about, because of the propriety of the whole matter. But anyway, I'm surprised I'm not seeing executive session on there. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off here. This is almost 12-minute video long now. So you'll probably see me couple nights from now, if not tomorrow night. Blessings.